The FTX orgy that went horribly wrong.
We have, a few billion on our balance sheet right now. We are profitable.
We'd raised a few $1 billion over the course of the last couple of years, and we're a profitable business.
In this video, we will discuss why FTX crashed. Before getting started, please be sure to like and subscribe to Monequity, clicking on the bell icon to receive notifications about our latest uploads. Let's get into the video. How and why FTX crashed. The owner of Binance, also known as CZ, on November 6th posted a tweet on Twitter that explained, as part of their equity exit out of FTX, that Binance was paid $2.1 billion in amounts of BUSD and FTT. BUSD is a stablecoin that's made and owned by Binance. FTT is a token that's created and owned by FTX. And that due to a recent discovery, Binance was going to sell all of their shares of FTT tokens. On November 5th, a person noticed a massive transfer of about 23 million FTT tokens. CZ, the owner of Binance, confirmed later that it was him transferring the FTT tokens. This transfer is worth almost $600 million US. He was considering eventually selling the FTT tokens because he learned from the collapse of Terra Luna and didn't want the same fate happening to Binance. Of course, because he transferred and sold the FTT tokens, the price of FTT tokens plummeted. Now, Sam Bankman-Fried, the owner of FTX, responded to CZ and Binance. Sam said Alameda Research would buy his FTT tokens for $22 US per coin. Alameda Research is also a sister company of FTX, which was also started by Sam Bankman-Fried. The next day, everything took a turn for the worse. This got started when a document was shared on the website known as CoinDesk, a cryptocurrency news website. This article shared information about Alameda's research balance sheet. The balance sheet revealed that Alameda's research had about $14.6 billion around June 30th of this year. But then it was revealed that most of their assets were held in their own token, FTT, that they apparently printed. Before this whole collapse, the market cap of FTT was just over $2 billion. Of that $14.6 billion in assets, roughly $8 billion comes from FTT. This means even if FTX were to go and liquidate their assets, they wouldn't be able to get anywhere near the value they claimed they had of the $8 billion in FTT. That is when everything went crazy. Everyone then decided to go in and withdraw their money out of FTX. That was when FTX started seeing a liquidity crunch. But by Tuesday of last week, things got bad enough that Binance put out an LOI. This is a letter of intent to buy FTX and help bail them out of trouble. CZ then went and tweeted, "Never use your own tokens that you created as collateral. Don't borrow if you run a crypto business, and always have massive reserves." At this point, CZ might have been getting cold feet about buying out FTX, and that his tweet was merely a foreshadowing of what was to come, which we later found out to be true the following day. CZ reversed the decision to buy out FTX. Binance pulls out of the agreement to buy FTX.
From our perspective, the deal did not make sense from a number of fronts. From a financial perspective, is a big hole.
People thought because Binance was buying FTX that everything would be okay, right? Wrong. A day later, Binance announced that they pulled out of the agreement to buy FTX, bail out FTX, and merge with them. Binance tweeted that the deal fell through during the corporate due diligence. This follows a report that federal investigators were investigating FTX's handling of its customers. This deal would have combined the two most prominent players in the industry. The reversal of Binance buying FTX has also been a significant disruptor for the crypto market. The reversal of this decision also put the future of FTX in question. Just earlier this year, FTX was valued at around $32 billion US. Now it's on the verge of going obsolete. CZ made a tweet explaining his reasons for the reversal of buying FTX. He said he didn't know the internal state of FTX, but found out how FTX was using its customers' money. CZ also warned not to buy or sell any FTT. Then, Sam Bankman-Fried made a lengthy apology on Twitter as well. He claimed he was trying to find different channels to raise the liquidity needed to make all the exchange's depositors whole. Of course, this obviously backfired, as when news broke, people started selling, killing the price of FTT beyond repair, as we mentioned before. In Sam's final tweet apologizing, he congratulated CZ, saying, "Well played, you won." Guys, this is crazy news, and the only way to stay up to date with us is to subscribe and hit the bell notification to not miss any stories like these. FTX files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This eventually concluded on Friday, November 11th, when FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This includes all of the other projects or companies Sam Bankman-Fried owned, including Alameda Research, FTX.US, the American subsidiary of FTX, and over 100 different companies involved. Sam Bankman-Fried resigned as CEO of FTX, and a bankruptcy lawyer was announced to take his place, John J. Ray III. FTX made a press release on Twitter explaining all of this too. Sam Bankman-Fried in the Bahamas? A rumor spread that Sam Bankman-Fried went to South America not long after the company filed for bankruptcy. They got a text message from him stating he was spending time in the Bahamas and outright denied he was in South America. Rumors were started about South America because he was trying to get out of potential legal trouble and for bankruptcy protection, but this was proven false. This revelation comes a day after he stepped down from his position as CEO of FTX and after he apologized for the potential trouble the downfall of FTX has caused too. This news about Sam Bankman-Fried comes right after news broke of a potential hack that affects the accounts of FTX users, which had involved millions of dollars. Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX didn't comment on this hacking situation either, so it is up to speculation of what could happen next with FTX and the hack. Sam Bankman-Fried was also questioned by police. The news broke out a day after Sam Bankman-Fried resigned as CEO of FTX and filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Bankman was questioned on Saturday, November 12th of the incident by Bahamian police. Since Sam Bankman-Fried has spent time in the Bahamas, he was also apparently suspected by the Bahamian police of the entire situation with FTX. Though this questioning done by the police does not mean that Bankman is either guilty or innocent or that he's being charged or arrested. It is just standard police procedure and investigative routine. 3 United States regulators have opened investigations into FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. The 3 regulators that opened investigations are the SEC, the CTFC, and the Department of Justice. Rumors have also spread that Sam Bankman-Fried went off to Argentina or Dubai, but this seems to have been proven false for now. Please note these investigations are pending, and it doesn't mean Sam Bankman-Fried is being put in jail or is guilty. More information is pending on these investigations as the proper authorities look into it. How the industry responded. The CEO of stablecoin issuer Circle responded by saying they were never exposed to FTT or FTX, and he agreed with Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. Brian Armstrong said that Coinbase held no exposure to FTT tokens or FTX. He blamed all this on risky business practices and conflicts of interest between entities involved with FTX. And even Edward Snowden, a famous FBI whistleblower, responded to this whole mess by saying custodial exchanges were a mistake. Finally, Elon Musk responded by saying that Sam Bankman-Fried set off his, quote, BS detector and is the reason that he did not think Sam Bankman-Fried had $3 billion. If you owned any FTT token, we are deeply sorry for what has happened here. We hope this eventually fades and we don't have to worry more about future investments when it comes to future investments because of one singular guy. That wraps up our video. Is the future of cryptocurrency at risk now, or do you think crypto could have more laws enacted upon it? As always, let us know in the comments, and please be sure to like and subscribe to Monequity too.